pretty much the worst time machine ever. It doesn't even think it'll work half the time. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm doing another eBay book unboxing, another Gauntlet Press book unboxing, and another Ray Bradbury book unboxing. I recently posted a video of a book I've been wanting for a while, and finally cha-ching checked off the list of the bucket list of books, the books that I want, the I gots to have it books, and that was Something Wicked This Way Comes, right here on the shelf. Just a reminder, it do look good. And that got me wanting some more. What happens when you get what you want? You want more. That seems to be a problem. That's why we have people called collectors. Anyway, that got me doing a little bit more shopping, ringing up the bell on the eBay. And I got another one. Here it is, another Ray Bradbury Gauntlet Press. And this one is a collection. Can you guess which one it is? There's more than one, but this one is a collection, and it is The Illustrated Man. I gotta finish cutting the tape before I put my junk up. Let's see, do you need a knife? Who needs a knife when you got nothing to cut with? That's why. Anyway, let's get it opened up. My seller hooked me up with a nice big box. Reusing boxes is cool with me. Got no problem with that. I got some thick paper cushioning my book. Pull it out, and this one came with a slipcase. Gauntlet Press, over the years, I don't know if they still do it or not, but in the past, when you bought a limited edition book from them, you could choose to pay a little extra and get a slipcase, and this one came with the slipcase. I don't know if it's genuine leather. I'm pretty sure it's not a leather looking type of a cover, but I dig it. I always like slipcases. And this one, The Illustrated Man, right there. Let's take it out of the slipcase and show you what she looked like. So here is my dust jacket artwork, and this is a well-known collection. Now, The Illustrated Man plays a part in Something Wicked This Way Comes. I've not read this collection of short stories. Well, I did read Something Wicked This Way Comes, but let me take the book out of the dust jacket. Show you what the dust jacket looks wide open. And the Gauntlet Press got some cool looking stuff on the jacket. The boards of the book, it's a type of cloth, although it's I think Subterranean Press has published books with a similar type of material, and they called it cloth. I always thought it was paper, but I don't know. You take a good look, you be the judge of what it is. And there's our foil stamping on the spine. Looks nice. This one is a signed and numbered edition, very plain white in papers. Signed and numbered edition, 422 out of 600 numbered copies. And there's a signature page signed by Ray Bradbury, William F. Nolan, and Ed Gorman. This one was published in 1996, Gauntlet Publications. And I don't see where it mentions who actually did the dust jacket artwork illustration. This is a 45th anniversary. I didn't mention that. But there is in here, written in 1995, behind the illustrations, the real Ray Bradbury, copyright 1995 by William F. Nolan. I don't know what that tells, but here is our table of contents. This is a collection of stories by Bradbury, an author who is probably more well-known for his short stories than his novels. He had some very well-loved novels, but I think in his time, he was more well-known for the short stories, and therefore he has quite a few collections. The author's preface by Ray Bradbury. Typically, with the Gauntlet Press titles, you don't get, and there's the behind the illustrations, you don't get the interior illustrations in the books. I I can think of very few situations where you had any type prologue, the illustrated man, where you had any type of interior illustrations. But I'll flip through here just to make sure. And the typeface, the text in this one is pretty nice. It's a good size and bold. It looks good. It shows up. Easy reading, I think, on this edition. This was published when Gauntlet did it right. And for the time, in the mid-90s, mid-late 90s, even early 2000s, Gauntlet was doing good stuff. And I still buy a lot of Gauntlet books because they publish books from authors that I love. And until they stop doing that, I'll probably keep buying their books. But they, at one time, used these quality Smith-sewn bindings, and they stopped doing that. And for me, that kind of hurts. When you got a glued binding on a book, I start wondering, how many years is this book going to be in my possession before things start coming apart? But still, I still buy, I still collect, and I'm still a fan, but we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, that's my book, The Illustrated Man. I'm happy to get it in the collection. I'm excited to read some of these Ray Bradbury short stories. I've read almost none. My Ray Bradbury reading has been almost exclusively novels, and I think that's something I need to address. In general, the reading I do, I tend to stick to novels. And some of my very favorite authors write a lot of short stories. And so I need to go read these collections that I have on my shelves. And I'm going to make a conscious effort to do so, to read more of the Matheson short stories, read more of the Bradbury. Guys like Philip Fracassi, one of my favorite authors, written a lot of shorts. I need to get more into reading those types of stories. Joe R. Lansdale, F. Paul Wilson, The Dust is Free. Anyway, that's all I can think of on this one. All the lies I can think of to tell. Glad to have it in the collection. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. C'est la vie, baby. Doo-doo.